The Finns. And this is madness starting off the show. Well, it's not starting off the show, actually. We're 25 minutes into the show, to be fair. So to say we're starting off the show, I'm talking absolute nonsense. We started off the show with Billericay Dicky, the Ian Dury song, but sung by Billy Bragg, and then we had Dorp and Cops and Robbers. Now we've just had the Finns. We've had lots and lots of stuff, and we've got Facebook going live here. So Christine has said, "Hello, Jack, my little cocksparrow."
Hello, Christine.
Hello, Christine.
How are you?
Hello, Christine. How are you? So we are now really. If you've not heard, it's all fallen apart as per usual, as one of my shows normally does, and my memory stick doesn't work. So I'm quickly putting together some tracks. And Jack and Joe here, right? Jack and Joe, right? Jack and Joe went up the hill. Jack and Joe went down the road. Right? So yeah, we could make a nursery rhyme out. Joe and Jack.
Yeah, Jack and Joe went down the road to see Mr. Woodhouse.
Jack fell down and broke his crown, and Joe come tumbling off. Yeah. I'll tell you what, I'll get done there for copyright by Hans Christian Andersen. He'll be on my case, right? Someone nicked, you know, he made that story, didn't he? The Little Mermaid, Hans Christian Andersen. And as a tribute to him in Copenhagen, wonderful, wonderful Copenhagen, they put a statue of a mermaid, right? And I actually visited it as a child, right? And it was still bigger than me, and it's only about that big. And some students come along, right, one night, and as a prank, they sawed its head off. Oh, right. They nicked its head.
That's quite vicious.
So it is. They had a headless mermaid, so it was just a mer, I suppose, without a head. Right? And we went through this last week with a merman. Right? The fella in the band last week, he was a merman.
Oh. Is that the people that can marry loads of different women? Oh, that's Mormon.
No, that's Mormon, that is. No. That's the people who can marry different women. Yeah. I suppose, yeah. No wonder you play the bass. Hey, you're not the lead guitar, are you? Hey.
We are hiring a lead guitarist, if anyone does know.
Oh, are you? I don't. You never know. You know, by the end of the night, I could be there.
Yeah.
I could get my ukulele.
Say you're handy with the ukuleles.
Yeah, ding, 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 ding.
Yeah.
So, we're here tonight, brothers.
And sisters.
And sisters. To promote Sunday's gig. We've got an all-dayer going on at the suburbs at the Holroyd. And it is for a marvellous charity, which is the Teenage Cancer Trust. Every single penny is going to that. Every artist that is on is donating all of their fees to the charity. So you know that there is no money going anywhere else. There's no overheads, anything like that. All the money is going to the Teenage Cancer Trust. So it really is a great cause. So pop along and you will see these two fellas, plus their three mates who couldn't be bothered to come down tonight, right, who are probably out playing five-a-side football at the moment, and make the most of it because it is going to snow heavily from now on. I found that out today on the news, and it came as a surprise to you, didn't it?
Yeah, I still don't believe you.
The beast from the east is back. It's back. Right? That's it. Yeah? That's Aladdin. Right? The beast from the east. Anyway, let's have another song. This is one that I had planned to put in tonight. I've got to remember. Oh, yeah, I've got my playlist here. So, yeah. So I might be able to do it for the playlist. Yeah, good thinking, Batman. Yeah. Good thinking. So, this is The Bigger the God of Miss Pritchard.
Behind
finishing far more earlier than I realised. That was The Bigger the God. I believe they come from Oxford. And I wish I hadn't have said that because I don't know. It's been many, many years. Yeah, now, we haven't had a microphone up for the past 2 minutes, 49 seconds. We put it up and you cough.
Sorry.
That's all right.
I'm
That's all right.
professional, that's always.
No.
I did all my coughing before I got here.
Did you really?
I did, just
That
make
is professional. I wondered what that was up the door outside. I thought perhaps,
Funny old colour, wasn't it?
Yeah, someone had that. What do they call that stuff the kids make now? The gungy stuff. But someone had been playing with that. But no, it was Jack and Joe went up the hill. But you, of course, are 40% of Birdsworth.
Yes.
Birdsworth been going a little while. Because as I remember, Jack, wasn't it you built around you and different people move in and out?
Yeah, and that has continued. So we, when I was last on the show, 2014, I
Was
think
it really?
was. Yeah, that long ago.
Oh, he's the Bill Wyman of the band. He
That's it,
remembers
yeah.
these things.
So Joe had been in the band a few months since then, but we kind of took big inspiration from the Sugar Babes and have changed the lineup quite a lot now.
Yeah.
There's a lot of completely different members now. So the current lineup, as it stands, we have Lucas on drums, Eddie G on keys, which he only joined a year ago, and we've got Dr. Flamingo on percussion.
Dr. Flamenco,
Yeah,
what a great name that is. Not flamenco, Flamingo.
Yeah, that's
it. And he's had a song written about him, is he? Your
That's
latest
it.
song?
The latest single, Mango, features in the video.
That's
So
a
he's
great
a
song.
star.
That is great
Oh,
song.
thank you.
You got a very. You see, your type of style is what I would call grown up, if you know what I mean. Not being funny or that, but most bands sort of start out being rocky, don't they, and then develop. But you started out with that sort of like soulful vibe about you.
Yeah, it was always something we've been trying to do. Still working on it. Still lots more growing up to do. But it's getting there. Day by day.
We take it all very, very seriously, you see.
Yeah, oh, you could see that. Yeah, you could see from your videos.
Yeah, very serious
absolutely.
man. Yeah.
And if you get the chance, go onto YouTube and check out Birdsworth. It's probably easier to get to you through Facebook than going straight onto YouTube and putting it up because you can get Prisoner's Cell Block H.
Yes, you
don't
do.
You?
Yeah, you get a lot of that. She's still the top hit.
So,
Lizzie Birdsworth.
yeah, the easiest way of checking out their videos is to go through Facebook, find Birdsworth the band, and then from there click onto their YouTube channel.
That's it, yeah.
And, go through, you see. I am a stalker. Right? I know how to track people down, basically. So
I did wonder who was in my bushes last couple of
yeah,
weeks.
who's that man in the bushes? Right. Oh, well, is it DJ Meat Raffle?
DJ, yeah.
Anyway, you're going to do a song for us now. What's the first one you're going to do?
This is Mango. So this is the current single. Okay, here we go. Coughs out. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. I would like to take it, but you gotta keep your clothes on. And I could never fake this, but you have known me too long. Yes, I never will get to love you. I never will get to care. Yes, I'm only ever thinking of you. Infatuation feeds despair. And you teach me all I know, and you tell me all I don't. Still you turn a deaf ear to the truth. Forbidden fruits, I'm told, to rot when it's not cold. So I just got to keep the heat from you. I can never find time to add fuel to an old fire. more business born to die. The side to me I despise. Yes, I never will get to love you. I never will get to care. Yes, I'm only ever thinking of you. Infatuation feeds despair. And you teach me all I know, and you tell me all I don't. Still you turn a deaf ear to the truth. You know I tried just to ignore. This was forbidden fruit, but now it's rotten to the core.
Absolutely fantastic. That's the first song from my guests in the studio tonight, who are Jack and Joe, 40% of Birdsworth, and that is their latest single, Mango. And if you get the chance to check the video out, you'll see what a slick production that is.
Yes, it
is. They spent ages working out the moves
if you
for
like
that one.
mullets, you're in for a treat, mate. I'm telling you.
Mullets or Muppets?
Yeah, both. Muppets in mullets. Mullets in mullets.
But no, that's absolutely fantastic. Now, going back to what I was saying, you can hear the maturity in that song, and there is a growing trend now that a lot of bands are. I did say flippantly, they go straight into rock, but they don't. I think they go sort of like in at a higher grade. When I was younger, everyone that I knew who played in a band started off with Born to Be Wild and Smoke on the Water. And if they hadn't played those two songs, they didn't feel they was in a band. But people have got so many different styles now, and they come in at a higher entry level, as I would say.
Yeah.
Do you know why that is?
I think what it is, a lot of people, so me and Joe have been in separate bands for years, 10 years leading up to it. So a lot of people are doing their sort of apprenticeship, so to speak, in a really bad band, doing really bad gigs. And then they start another band that's a bit better and does slightly better gigs.
I think it's Guitar Hero, personally.
Yeah.
On the PlayStation.
So people have got this, people have got this history that no one actually sees, and we didn't even put out any music for a few years anyway, where we started. So, to make that happen.
One of the things that I had in the show tonight is from a band that evolved into the Stone Roses, and it was two tracks that they wrote. I'm only going to play one of them, but they went into Stone Roses, and they never ever gigged. Right, never a gigged. I think it was John Squires in there, Manny's in there, and a couple of other people. Not having my notes with me, I can't remember exactly who was in this particular band. I can't remember the name of them either.
Oh, right.
But had I had my show in front of me, I would have been able to tell you. And they never actually gigged. But it is very difficult to get gigs nowadays, isn't it? So you've got to be of a certain standard.
Yeah, and we sort of had trouble. No one was really booking us, so that's why we started our gravy-based social club night, which is now in its second year.
Is it really?
Yeah. So
you'll have to tell us a little bit more about that.
Yeah, so what it is, we started, our first one ever was at the Fighting Cocks in Kingston. Have you been there,
I've
Keith?
never been there,
Great
no.
venue, though, so we started off there. So we chose all the bands ourselves, ran it all ourselves. So it started there, and then last year, for its first birthday, we sold out the Dublin Castle in Camden, and then for the second birthday this year, which is Friday the 13th of April, we'll be at the Water Rats in King's Cross.
Ah, right, that was a venue that I have never ever been to in my life until January.
Oh, really? What's it like? I've not been.
It is intimate.
Yeah. Oh, good. Yeah. So we like that. Yeah. So
So,
that's, that's what we do.
It's classy, very
Does it have
classy.
a disco ball?
Pardon?
Does it have a glitter ball?
I've got a feeling it may well have.
Yeah, that's it.
I think it may well have. I didn't see a great deal in there, and I did actually take a photograph of my view of the gig, and it's just the back. It wasn't even people's heads; it was people's backs that I watched. And I paid about £84 for the ticket.
Who did you see?
I went to see Mike Garson. Who was David Bowie's pianist?
Oh, I see.
And he was playing the Aladdin Sane album, apparently.
So you were told, didn't you?
So so I was led to believe on the ticket.
Yeah.
But it is intimate. So I think I don't know, about a couple of hundred, something like that. There's a bar because it's a pub at the front, but it's like a glass wall, so you can see from the pub into the venue. I mean, the Dublin Castle's a back room, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. Yeah,
and that's like a glass wall, so as you could see right through. And then they got a bar in there and everything. So
nice.
you get everything you need apart from toilets.
People will be hydrated there.
You can be rehydrated.
Yeah, well, that's good with gravy.
I was certainly dehydrated when I came out of it, I tell you. But it's an intimate venue, and it's just by King's Cross railway station, and next door to the Scala, which is has a rock pedigree with the New Romantics, and also the punk rock scene, I think.
Yeah,
going back
historic
to the day. But I haven't lined up another track. I had all that time to do it. Let me see what we've got on here. This is a favourite of mine. Now this is public service broadcasting at its best, right? It's not big, and it's not clever. This is Teenage Pregnancy.
I was a teenage pregnancy. At the top of gun and join that club. My mother said, I told you so. You shouldn't have let that schoolboy roll me out. I was a teenage pregnancy. At the top of gun and join that club. My best friends got to different dads, one black, one white as snow. Girls, school girls, everybody's nearly had one. Religious girls, sideway girls, think of me as virgin, but I'm the one who's done it all in my teens. Yeah, 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 yeah. I was a teenage pregnancy. Up, I'm gonna join that club. He gave it to me good. I missed my period. He was my dad's best mate in his escort estate. Tesco girls, school girls, everybody still had one. Religious girls, sideway girls, think of me as virgin, but I'm the one who's done it all in my teens. Yeah, yeah. Girls, quickside girls, low-class girls, intelligent girls, stupid girls, a daddy's girl, a daddy's was a teenage pregnancy.
Twister and Teenage Pregnancy. You're listening to Keith Woodhouse. This is the WOT Show on Radio Woking. And what we're actually going to do is, because the show has gone a bit pear-shaped, as they say. Oh, I was quite pleased with the way I put that.
Yeah. Nice fruit, yeah.
Yeah, it was. What we're going to do is we're actually going to we'll have to stop Facebook Live while we have the news and the adverts and one thing and another. But once that's all over, we will come back live on Facebook. Jack and Joe are going to play more songs than we intended them to play. They was looking to play 4, but we're going to increase that. We haven't decided how many yet. I don't know how many they. Oh, they're going to be doing about 25. And I've been informed by Crabbers on the Facebook feed that is not the original Scala. Oh. The original Scala was behind Tottenham Court Road. So whereabouts I don't know. So, but the Scala now that I know. Well, I don't know. I know the outside of it is at King's Cross. King's Cross, St Pancras. I get confused because I had to go to St Pancras and it's on 2 levels, the station.
Oh, nightmare.
Right, trains up there, trains down there. I didn't know whether I was coming or going. And I went and asked someone and found the only tourist in the place. Excuse me. Yeah. And that was it. Anyway, back to the music. We have... do you want to do one?
Yes, we do another one.
Yeah, you do another one, yeah. That saves me having to line one up and do something myself.
Sure thing.
Yeah, but this is available on all invisible formats. This is something called No Pain Like Heartache, except for kidney stones. Have you ever had kidney stones, Keith?
Pardon?
Have you ever had kidney stones?
No, I've had kidney and liver and bacon.
Well, then this one's for you, just as good.
Are we going to shout in? Or what?
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4.
My lover left me, and time is ticking slow, and I don't see her no more. She seldom thinks of me. Well, my lover left me, and I'm falling to the floor, but now there's no one more. And the coldness in my bones, I submitted on my walk home, for it's knowing to be alone. And there ain't no pain like heartache, but I'm sure this could be worse. From all the mistakes I've made, I've left you in my own words, like a loner. No, well, I'm not scared of heartache, only kidney stones. She makes me weak at the knees, so now it stings when I weep. But I don't, no, I don't see her no more, but she's on my mind, and the coldness in my bones, I submitted on my walk home, for it's knowing to be alone. There ain't no pain like heartache, but I'm sure this could be worse. From all the mistakes I've made, I've left you in my own words, like a loner. No, well, I'm not scared of heartache, only kidney stones. I'm not scared of heartache, only kidney stones. I'm not scared of heartache, only kidney. There ain't no pain like heartache, there ain't no pain like heartache, except for kidney stones. She don't think of me at any time. Me, think of me at any time. Me, she don't think of me at any time. Me, she don't think of me at any time.
Wow, that's high, man.
Custard creams.
I shouldn't stop you from coughing, really, should I? I should have let you cough to your heart's content. It's like that scene in Zulu where he's telling the bugler, "Spit, boy, spit." And off he goes. You're listening to Keith Woodhouse. This is the WOT Show on Radio Woking. And if you like these fellas, and there is absolutely no reason why you should not love them, they will be playing at the Holroyd Arms. The Holroyd Arms, which is suburbs at the Holroyd and the Aldershot Road in Guildford, on Sunday from 1 o'clock to 11 o'clock. We've got 4 great bands on. We've got yourselves, Birdsworth. We have Levi, who were my guest the other week. No, they're named after the jeans.
Yeah.
Well, Levi, a great bunch of fellas they are. The Shalalas, who are a fantastic band, and the Collective, AKA. We've got 4 DJs. We have Hillsy, we've got Neil Barker, we have the fantastic Eddie Pillar, who is going to be doing a 2-hour set, no less. The man behind Acid Jazz Records and all sorts. He is going to be playing here, and then just to make them look good, I'll be doing a set as well. So I'm the token. As it were, the work experience. No, I honestly can't wait, and do appreciate Hillsy giving me this break.
No, shout out to Hillsy.
Yeah, well done, Hillsy. I don't know if he is there anyway, but we've got lots of people on Facebook who are saying hello to you. Callum apparently is a cat, whether that is a euphemism or he's just
I'm a cat.
Wants to be a cat.
Wow, shout out to the cat. Callum the cat.
Everybody wants to be a cat.
That's it.
Like
and now
the
Tara is a dog. She's saying woof.
Oh, right.
And Callum's meowing to us. Joanna is, looks as though she's got a few fruits on there.
Oh.
So it's like one of those machines, isn't it? You get 3 cherries, you got 1 a pound.
Yeah, there we go. We've just won a quid.
Yes, because people are asking if we're going to have a meat raffle during the show, but kidney stones is the nearest we're going to get to that,
that's
I'm
it,
afraid.
unfortunately, yeah.
So we don't have any meat to give away.
Just gravy.
As it were. But yeah, just gravy. So I don't know if there's going to be a meat raffle on Sunday. That would be great, wouldn't it?
That would bring in the money.
That would bring in the money, yeah. Couple of sausages and a pork pie.
Yeah.
And,
We did have a raffle the other day with the prize was an egg.
Yeah, boiled egg. We
A
did in one of our
boiled egg.
Birdsworth
Boiled
raffle,
egg,
yeah. And a plank of wood.
Well, that I think was a bit of a swizz, right? Because had you given them an actual egg, they could have fried it, they could have poached it, they could have scrambled it.
Yeah, but they could have thrown it at us as well.
Yeah.
You've got to think about this thing.
It was signed, Keith.
Was it really?
Yeah.
Oh, it was signed. Oh,
Yeah.
well, that then really is something to treasure.
Yeah.
Right now, is there a way of sealing that so as your signatures would stay on there?
Yeah, I don't know.
No, because I think they would fade over time, wouldn't
We can
they?
get frozen like Walt Disney's head.
Yeah,
I think that's what we're planning.
I think you'll find that's an urban myth.
What?
Right. That Walt Disney was actually frozen.
Gone right off him now.
Yeah. So,
It's a film. They made a film about it, didn't they?
Look, did they really?
Yeah, Frozen is about that, isn't it?
Frozen's about that.
Yeah.
I've never seen the film. I think you're
No,
pulling
missing
my
out,
leg
man.
there.
You're missing out.
I haven't actually
Yeah.
seen Frozen, but
Oh,
there is-
you're both missing out.
Oh, right, okay. Well, what we're going to have to do now is we're going to have to say we'll take a break from Facebook, but we will be back. So give us about 10 minutes or so while we play the news and the adverts and one thing and another, because of all these copyright reasons, we cannot sort of like broadcast it on Facebook. So don't go away. We will be back in about 15 minutes.